What's going on? How's it going, guys? How's it going? What's going on? How's it going, guys? How's it going? Well, welcome to another abandoned video. Now, this is a place that I've been wanting to do for a long time. This place closed down on February 3rd, 2016. We're at an abandoned McDonald's over here in Port Jefferson, New York. Right here in front of the harbor front. Right here on Main Street. No, right near Main Street. The address of this place is 115 West Broadway, Port Jefferson Station, New York, 11777. This place closed down 9 years ago on February 3rd, and it's been sitting here ever since. Now, I've been saying for a long time, and even recently, I've been saying that I've been wanting to come out here to do a video. And the place, despite being closed down, for 9 years, it's still in relatively good shape, It's still, all the chairs and tables, from what I know, all the chairs and tables are still intact in there. All the menu boards and, all the ordering screens and all the stuff that once resided in there that was once McDonald's is gone. But the chairs and tables, from what I know, are still in there. And I did do the abandoned McDonald's in Hop Park a long time ago. And, obviously I was able to get inside. And then on one video, I was able to get in there and the alarm went off. And then people started becoming belligerent and they started threatening my life with that video. And then obviously comments started getting so insane, I had to put the video as unlisted because people were just being completely belligerent and people were being completely disingenuous and unapologetic. So, if you're going to act like an unapologetic, cold-hearted cynic, then just leave me alone. That's all I got to say. I'm not here to, entertain anybody who's going to come at me with a negative attitude. And I'm not going to be here, to smile and eat a bowl of Cheerios while I watch you post a negative comment and I just chew away at the bowl of Cheerios, while I do nothing. I'm not going to put my feet up on the table and say that it's okay. No. So, I had to get that out of the way. But I did do the abandoned McDonald's in Hop Park, and now on this channel, if I'm not mistaken, this is my second time doing an abandoned Mickey D's. So here we are, guys. It's right here behind me. You can see the building right there behind me. You can see the building right there behind me. You can't really see it clear, but you can kind of see it right behind me. But don't worry about it. We're going to get out of the car soon and we're going to check this place out. Now, this McDonald's is pretty cool, man. I mean, I came here quite a couple of times. I came here a good number of times. The last time I came here was with my good buddy Dylan. Me and Dylan came here in January of 2016, only for them to close down 2 weeks later. So, crazy, man. I never thought I would ever see this place close. And it was pretty cool. From what I remember, it was pretty cool. It was out of space team. It was really freaking cool, man. And why they closed down, I have no idea. I have no fucking clue as to why they closed down. I really have no motherfucking clue. So who knows, man? Who knows? Now, if I want to use profanity, now I can. As you guys saw yesterday, I did the abandoned, not abandoned, but yesterday I did a church bell video over there at St. Joseph Parish over there around Ronkonkoma. That was pretty cool, man. Those bells were going off for a while. They were playing about 3 or 4, maybe 5 or 6 tunes. That thing was pretty cool. I can't wait to post that video for you guys. By the time I post this video, that video will be up first, and then I'm going to post this one. So, yeah. If you're wondering, I'm not wearing my kind of blue shades. But, I just figured I'd dress up today, and, I just look nice. Put on my shorts and put on a polo. I just dress up and look. I've been going through a lot, and I want to make myself look presentable. I want to make myself look presentable, and I want to make myself look happy. And so these shades that I'm wearing right here, you see these cool shades? A shade of white on the bottom, rose gold, and a shade of blue on top. I got these at Newberry Comics at Smith Haven Mall a few weeks ago for 15 bucks. Not bad. And these are my favorite shades. And then a couple of days ago, for a cheap discounted price of $42.99, I got a Harry Potter hockey jersey, a box lunch. I love that jersey so freaking much. That's one of my favorite jerseys. And you guys know that I'm a big hockey fan. I'm not so much of a Harry Potter fan, but that jersey is absolute fire. It is absolute fire, and it matches the captain hat that I bought on my honeymoon last year. You know, if like the fact that I'm explaining it the way, you know what? Let me stop explaining it and let me show you guys a photo of it real quick. Check it out right now. Ain't that cool? Ain't that freaking cool? Right? You can't tell me that that's a badass hockey jersey. I love that freaking jersey, man. $42.99, and it was $73. That jersey was $73, and they had it on clearance for $42.99. And as soon as I saw it, I said, "Yep, you're coming home with me, baby. You are coming home with me." Oh my goodness, I freaking love that jersey so freaking much. Like I said, I'm not much of a Harry Potter fan, but I did used to play the video games back then. You know, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Those are the only, and the Prisoner of Azkaban. The Prisoner of Azkaban. Yeah, the Prisoner of Azkaban. Those are the 4 games, the 4 video games. The Prisoner of Azkaban, the Order of the Phoenix, the Chamber of Secrets, and the Sorcerer's Stone are the only 4 video games of Harry Potter that I ever remember owning and playing at my house years ago. Other than that, pretty cool. All right, guys. Well, with that being said, let's get out of the car and check out this abandoned McDonald's. I'm dying to get this video in. I'm dying to check this place out for you guys. And now that it's summertime, I have a good amount of daylight. So we're good. All right. So with that being said, enough with the talking, enough with the yapping, and let's get out of the car and check out this abandoned McDonald's, Mickey D's, here in Port Jeff. Here we go. All right, what's going on? Well, here we are. Welcome to the abandoned McDonald's here in Port Jefferson Station. 115 West Broadway, Port Jefferson Station, New York, 11777. So like I said, this place closed down 9 years ago on February 3rd, 2016. And it's been closed for 9 years. Now, recently, I don't know if it's recent, I don't know what's going on in there, but it does look like they're fixing it. This place does look like it's being worked on. You got papers that are all over the windows. Majority of them have fallen off, prompting us to be able to look inside. But this place looks like it's being fixed up. It looks like it's being fixed up. There's a bunch of papers all over the windows, but majority of them have since fallen. And looking inside this place, it looks like they recently renovated this place. Either they recently renovated it or they're just trying to keep it preserved so it doesn't fall into disrepair. But this place right here, go yourself. Jesus Christmas, man. Anyways, don't mind the screaming. Don't mind the screaming. Right here, right behind me, on the other side over here, there's a community park. And they have a tennis court. And there's people playing tennis. But other than that, hole, forget about that guy. So anyways, it might have been recent, but it does appear that this place is being worked on. Either it's being worked on, or they're just trying to preserve the building to keep it clean and to keep it updated, to prevent it from being dilapidated and to prevent it from falling into disrepair. So it does look like this place is being worked on. And there's a whole bunch of papers that are all over the walls and the windows that have since fallen, and it's going to give us the opportunity to look inside. So, you know, obviously, I didn't expect to see that, to be honest. Like, I saw the papers and everything on the walls, but I did not think that this place was being preserved. And it's clearly obvious that if it's being preserved, they care about this place enough to not see it to get dilapidated and it to fall into disrepair. So, what are you waiting for? Let's go see if we can find a McGriddle, or maybe find a McDouble, or maybe get a McFlurry or a vanilla shake, or some yummy and delicious French fries, or some chicken nuggets. Let's see if we can find any food in here. I don't know. Let's go and check it out. That is a joke I got from WallieB26 YouTube channel. I love that guy, man. I love Wally very much. He's one of my biggest inspirations, and I'm one of his biggest fans. I love WallieB26. I watch his videos almost every day. Him and Fuzz the Piney and him alone. I love Wally, man. And a big shout out a big shout out to WallieB26. He's the main reason and the main motivating mediator that I'm doing these kind of videos. I saw him during COVID and he helped me get through some of the most toughest times in the pandemic 5 years ago. And 5 years later now, I'm still really close friends with Wally, and I'm on his WallieB26 Facebook friend page and everything. So, Wally, if you're watching this, thank you, man. I love you, bro. I love you, and I love Fuzz. I love you guys very much, and I'm very proud to see you happy. I'm sorry about the car. I'm sorry about the Nissan. I hope it gets fixed soon, and I'm praying for a better outcome, man. I'm praying for a better outcome, and I'm praying for you and hoping that you have better days. So, Wally, if you're seeing this video, just know that I love you very much. You got a big supporter from one of your biggest fans out here on Long Island. All right? And I know Wally has done a good number of abandoned McDonald's on his channel. So I think I'll see damn near all of them. So, all right, well, without further ado, enough with the talking, enough with the yapping, and let's turn the camera around. And I am going to start from the back. I'm going to start from the back over here. I'm going to start over here. And then I'm just going to work my way around and come out the other side. All right? So, without further ado, enough with the talking, enough with the yapping. And let's turn the camera on and check out this abandoned Mickey D's, abandoned McDonald's here in Port Jefferson Station. And say hi to Casper. All right, you guys ready to go? All righty, here we go. All righty, and there it goes. The abandoned McDonald's here in Port Jefferson Station. 115 West Broadway, Port Jefferson Station, New York, 11777. No more McGriddles. No more McDoubles. No more classic chicken sandwich. No more French fries. No more milkshakes. No more McFlurries. No more chicken nuggets. No more chicken selects. No more snack wraps. None of that. It's all gone now. But if we're lucky, we might find one. Let's go and see. Ready to go? Alrighty, here we go. Let's check this place out. I would assume that this little thingamajigger over here was the freezer. It looks like it was a freezer, and it looks like you're able to gain access to the roof there. So if I wanted to go on the roof, I could. But being where this place is located, it's not in a remote location, and it's on a very busy road here on Broadway, and it's right by the harbor, and there's a lot of action going on right now. And right there's a restaurant next door. There's an Indian restaurant next door. If I go on the roof and I get spotted, someone's bound to call the cops. So on that note, I'm going to continue my trek forward, and we're going to check out a McDonald's from the ground level. Here we go. Let's check this place out. It's a beautiful, gorgeous, quiet evening here in Port Jeff, down by the harbor. Alrighty, here we go. These were the bathrooms over here. I love how they just have a random chair just keeping the bathroom door open. Yeah, if you see the bathrooms here on the doors, you see that's the men's bathroom, that's the women's. But if you check it out, this particular McDonald's, it was global themed. This was a global themed McDonald's. It was a global themed McDonald's, so it had like a really lot of cool artifacts from different globes and different states and cities all around the world. It was really cool. I would assume this is where the kitchen was. Oh yeah, this is where the kitchen was. Yep, you can see the brown tiles right there. Yep. This is where the kitchen was. You can't see it from this angle, but they have all of that covered up with paper. They have it covered up with paper. Yep. There goes the bathroom right over there. Oh, you can't see it with the glare. Oh, you don't need to see a bathroom anyway. Lord willing, there's somebody in there taking a shit. You don't want to walk in on them. Just imagine, like, I put the freaking camera there by the bathroom and somebody's taking a big ass shit. Okay, here we go. You see? Yeah, you see? So there goes the kitchen right there. You see how they have it covered? They have it covered with paper. They have it covered with plastic. And you see all the windows are covered with brown paper. But majority of the paper has fallen off, giving us the opportunity to look inside. Which is why I'm here doing this video for you guys right now. Really cool. Oh, they still have the lights on up there too. Look, check that out. See? Pretty cool, man. And they got a giant star up there too. Yeah, you see, like I said, this McDonald's in particular was global themed. It was global themed. So it was themed to resemble the elements of a globe that would display the world. It was really cool. don't mind the yelling. Like I said, back there, you see the lights. You see those lights right there. You see all of that right there. You see all those lights and everything. So don't mind all the yelling. That there's a community park there, because there's a community park back there, and they have a tennis court. So people are back there playing tennis, playing basketball, doing whatever it is they can, you know, to enjoy themselves. So I apologize for all the yelling, but it's okay. You see, here's what I mean, but it was global themed. You see the dividers where they were having on top of the booth tables or the booth chairs. See how it was global themed? So this was a unique looking McDonald's, man. I've never seen anything like it. I don't ever remember going to a McDonald's that had this particular design or this particular theme. All my life of going to Mickey D's, I don't ever remember going to a McDonald's that ever had a theme like this, and it was really freaking cool. Everything is still intact, man. They still have all the chairs intact. They still have all the booth chairs intact and everything. Everything is still in good shape. Everything is still intact here. Despite being closed for 9 years, or more than 9 years, I'm actually surprised at how good a shape this place is. You know what I mean? Somebody's doing a wheelie on a dirt bike. Don't freaking bust your ass. Or straighten yourself down the freaking street. Just be careful with that. Now they got all the lights on in there, so obviously we have good lighting too. You know, we have some pretty good lighting that we can see inside. If you look up, you can see all the ventilators, so you can't really see it because of the glare. But if you look up into the ventilation system, you can see that the ventilation system is starting to fall apart. The paint is starting to peel off. See that? Freaking bust his ass one day, watch. Yep. Here we go, the global theme McDonald's. No more. This place is still for sale too. This is actually my second abandoned McDonald's here on this channel. I think I said first abandoned McDonald's. This is my second abandoned McDonald's. I did the one in Allandia not too long ago. I did it twice. I did the first video when they closed down a couple of years ago, and then a few months ago I did a revisit to that place. But this is my first time coming here to this particular McDonald's. Closed as of February 3rd, 2016. Despite being closed for over 9 years, I'm actually shocked and surprised at how good this place is in shape, you know what I mean? Or how good in shape this place is. So obviously they got all the lights on. So at least we get good lighting, you know, but still, I mean, you know, we still got to do some. Oh, people really having fun back there, huh? Playing tennis or whatever they're doing. There's also basketball courts there too, and it's a giant playground. But like I said, man, despite the fact that this place closed down well over 9 years ago, I'm actually surprised at how good of shape it's in. It's actually in really good shape. You know what I mean? No more McDonald's. Right there where you see that sign that says Reliant, I believe that's where they had the McDonald's sign. They had a McDonald's, I know they had a street sign, and then somewhere around here they had the logo, and now it's nothing. So I don't think there's a label scar. Oh, they have an alarm system right over here, but it's not working. I'll show you guys in a sec. It's not on, obviously it's not working, it's not on, they have it off. There it goes. Yeah, you can see where they had the kitchen, see? Right there where they had the kitchen, all of that, they have that covered up with paper. Either some kind of paper or some kind of plastic. But they have that all covered up over there. And then obviously over all the headrests on the booth tables or the booth chairs, they have the global designs. Because this particular McDonald's was global themed. No more McDonald's. Se fueron de aquí. That's it. And there goes the bathroom back there. Back there in that corner, that's where the bathrooms are, in that corner. Like I said before, imagine, I couldn't see the bathroom from where I was over there in the corner. But just imagine, Lord willing, I'll freaking put the camera back there and somebody's taking a big ass Yo, what the are you doing? Let me take my in peace. Ah, man, that's funny. Feels good to be somewhat normal again after suffering for a good 2 weeks. You know what I mean? And there was a decently sized McDonald's too. Oh, look, they have another frame or photo over there. Let me see. They have an American flag. Nice. It's a nice poster. I wouldn't mind having that in my room. Nice. Yeah, this right here, this was a sliding door. They used to slide this. They used to slide it in and out, but I think after a while they took the door. It used to slide, but then they just got rid of it, and then they moved the door over here. So that's it. This is it, guys. Is it open? Nope. Nope. Not meant to be. Just like Wally always says in his videos. Not meant to be. There it goes. No more McDonald's. Man, somebody's really booming the hell out of the boombox over there in their freaking car, man. Somebody freaking booming the hell out of the boombox. Oh, it's not the boombox. The ferry is about to leave. Oh, that is gonna be loud. Oh, that shit. Excuse me. That is gonna be loud. Oh, that shit is gonna be loud. Yeah, see, they go the global headrest. So this place in particular, this location was global themed. Pretty cool. Yep. Oh yeah, let me take you, before I go around, let me take you out of the front there. See, there goes the giant Port Jeff Ferry right there, the infamous Port Jeff Ferry. That carries all the vehicles, that carries all the cars, and then it takes you right across the harbor, and down there somewhere, you can, that ferry takes you to and from Connecticut. It takes you to and from Bridgeport. So there's the ferry right there. When I got Casper in December, we went to Connecticut, and to avoid getting a ticket for different plates, we wound up taking the ferry. We drove to Connecticut, but then coming back, we took the ferry. And then we drove my car from here to Smithtown, going back home. And then goes the, over there, over there you got Celtic Quest, and then you got Osprey, 2 fishing boats, party boats that go in the same direction, and they go out together. Sometimes I go fishing with my father during the summertime. Sometimes either we take Osprey or Boston Celtic, or the Celtic Quest. So it's whatever, I mean, it don't matter. I like going fishing, man, it's a lot of fun. Sometimes when you go fishing, you don't catch nothing. But that's just life. But on Osprey and Celtic Quest, oh, you definitely catch a lot, especially during porgy season. When they got the porgies, Here we go. No more McDonald's. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna take you guys to the front, right? Screw it, I'm already here. So I'll just take you guys after. When I go to that last window, I'll pull out and I'll take you guys to the front. There goes another star up there mounted on the window, see it? The star mounted on the top of the window over there, see it? Golden star. You got a golden star. Hip hip hooray. You want a cookie? They got some more posters over here. More framed photos. I'm actually really surprised at how good of shape this place is in. It's in mint condition. And then they got the paper over here covering the kitchen. Well, where was the kitchen, and this was where you would place your orders. They had the ordering screens. They had the kitchen and everything over here. You pick up your food, get your orders, and do whatever you got to do. Oh, you can see one of the paintings over here. They got a sailboat over here, a clipper ship. See? They got an old clipper ship. What year is that? 1895. Wow. Cool, man. Oh, one more look. Why not? No more Mickey D's. Alright, let me go over here real quick. Show just one more window. You can't really see through here, but the top of it fell off. So I can show you guys to the top. There it goes. Right here. This is where the kitchen would have been. The kitchen, the ordering screens, and this is where you would place and pick up your orders. And they still have a trash can right there. Right there. They have the trash cans. Right there. You would discard your garbage. Yep. No more. Alright. Before I go back there to get my car, it's a beautiful, gorgeous sunset evening here in Port Jeff right now. And this right here would be the Port Jefferson Town Hall. This is the Port Jefferson Town Hall. It's mainly used when you do a courtship marriage, if you have to pay a traffic ticket, or if you want to obtain a marriage license. There goes the Village Hall right there in Port Jeff. And there goes the clock tower. I don't think that clock tower even works anymore. Well, the ferry is still there. So I don't know if he's either leaving or if he just came in. I don't know. Well, here goes the front of the joint. We just saw the back of the joint. Now here comes the front of the building over here. We have reached the front of the building of McDonald's over here. Here is the very front of the building over here. There it is. No more McDonald's. No more McFlurries. No more McGriddles. No more McDoubles. No more McNuggets. No more snack wraps and no more chicken selects. No more milkshakes and no more french fries. None of that. I can't even get a damn soda. I can't even get an apple pie or 3 chocolate chip cookies for $1. Nothing. And I'm freaking hungry. Come on, man. Like I said before earlier in the video, that's a joke that I got from WallieB's YouTube channel. It's a joke that I use that Wally inspired me by. You know, I'm inspired by Wally to do all those funny jokes every time I visit a fast food joint. I ate dinner earlier anyway. My father made a good sausage and pepper sandwich with mayonnaise and ketchup. Ketchup and mayonnaise. Oh, off the hook. All right, guys. Well, now that we checked out the abandoned McDonald's, I'm going to do the walk around. Once I do the walk around, I'll see you guys in the car with the outro. All right? Alrighty. See you guys in the field. What's going on? So what do you guys think about that, huh? What'd you think? Huh? Pretty cool, right? Yeah. Well, you know, I figured since I had nothing to do, I figured I'd come out here and do a video for you guys. You know, it was really cool. You know, I liked it, man. It was really cool. And I'm actually really surprised and I'm really shocked to learn and to see how good of condition this place is actually in, you know? Despite the fact that it was closed for more than 9 years. It's been closed for more than 9 years. 9 years as of February 3rd. They closed on February 3rd, 2016. So I'm actually really surprised, man. I'm actually really surprised that this place is actually in really good condition, you know? And obviously they care about this place because obviously it looks like it's getting renovated. It looks like they redid the inside and it's still preserved. So obviously they care about this place enough to keep it in check, you know, to keep it from falling into disrepair and to keep it from looking all dilapidated. You know what I mean? Clearly the building is still for sale. They still have the key box on the front entrance. You know, they still have the key box up on the front entrance and they still have the for sale sign in front. Yeah, I realize I'm still wearing my shades. It's whatever. It don't matter. It looks cool anyway. You know, you can see the reflection of my GPS screen on my shades. So yeah, man, no, for real. So McDonald's here in Port Jeff, guys. So yeah, man, it was really cool to check this place out. And I kept telling myself every time because I come out here during the summertime so frequently with my family. We always come out here and listen. If you haven't gone to the steam room here in Port Jeff, I suggest you do that. I suggest you guys go to the steam room. The steam room here in Port Jeff is absolutely divine. The fried clams, epic. The french fries, amazing. The snapper, really good. I've had snapper here before, red snapper. Amazing. The snapper here is amazing. The fisherman's platter, the hush puppies, the fried shrimp, everything in that freaking restaurant and the steam room is really fucking good. They've got some really good fucking food in that motherfucking restaurant. I'm telling you, man, and I'm not really a big fan of seafood, pero coño, Their place is really fucking good, man. They've got some really good fucking food up in their place. I'm telling you, bro, that place is slamming. I go there a lot with my family. We have gone there on multiple occasions and we never walked out of there disappointed. We always walk in there happy and hungry, and we always leave out of there satisfied. I always look forward to going to the steam room when I come out here every now and then with my family. So if you haven't gone to the steam room, if you're a local Long Islander and you haven't gone to the steam room out here in Port Jefferson, I suggest you do it. And it's right here by the harbor, right here on Main Street, in the middle of everything. It's right in the middle of all the action, right across the street from Danford's. Right in the middle of all the action. Right across the street from Danford's, and just a couple of stores down from another good restaurant called the Fifth Season. Excellent restaurant. They've got some really good freaking food over here, man. I am telling you, they got some really good freaking food over here. I love the steam room. That's a really good place. So yeah, man. So yeah, guys. So what'd you guys think about the McDonald's, huh? Pretty cool, right? Yeah, you know. So obviously, I wanted to come check this place out for you guys because, you know, I figured I had nothing to do. It was Monday night. You know, it's Monday night. And I got nothing to do, and I'm just enjoying my summer with you guys, you know? It feels good to finally be back to normal again, man. You know, I've been going through a lot these past couple of weeks, and I can't wait. I'm just dredging. I'm dying for July to end. July has been an absolutely hellish month for me. From July 7th all the way till now, the past 21 days, it has been nothing but absolute hell, and it has been an unwakeable, catastrophic, destructive nightmare that has not left me alone. I still feel like I'm trapped in that disgustingly, catastrophically destructive nightmare that has dropped an absolute massive, mega-sized bomb on my freaking life that completely castrated and decimated who I once was. And now, slowly and surely, I'm starting to get back to my normal self again. I'm starting to feel like who I used to be, and I'm starting to feel like my normal self again. So slowly and surely, I'm working my way back up the ladder, and I'm making myself go back to where I was. You know, so slowly and surely, we're getting there, you know what I mean? So all in due time. But for those of you who continue to support the channel and who continue to comment, you know, saying I love your videos, I love your voice, I love who you are as a person, I love you doing these videos because you are unique, you are exciting. I always look forward to having you do these videos. I can't wait to see what you do next. I really appreciate the comments, man. You guys with your positive comments, you guys are the motivating mediators for me to go out and do these videos. You guys are my motivating mediators to go out and do videos like this for you guys. WallieB26, WallieB26 is one of my biggest idols on YouTube of doing abandoned places. When I first started watching Wallie's channel in 2020 during COVID, the first video that I ever watched of WallieB26 was the abandoned Chuck E. Cheese in White Settlement, Texas. And when I saw that video, I skimmed through his channel. There was something about Wallie. There was something about Wallie, and I gave him a shout out earlier, and I'll do it again. But there was just something about Wallie. Something about Wallie that just really clicked with me. That made me fall in love with his channel. So I clicked videos after I saw the White Settlement Chuck E. Cheese, abandoned Chuck E. Cheese in White Settlement, Texas. I hit videos and I started going through each and every one of his videos. Don Pablo's, AIM, Hills, abandoned malls, abandoned Mickey D's, abandoned Kentucky Fried Chickens, abandoned, Arby's, abandoned ice cream joints, and I just became hooked. And one night, I just binged. I literally grabbed a freaking freaking fat ass bag of chips, and I sat my fat ass down on my computer chair and I started binge watching on Wallie's videos because everything was closed back then and I couldn't get out. So he is one of my biggest inspirations to come out here and do this kind of videos for you guys, and so then that's when I came in. I tried and I gave my hand at doing these videos. I said, you know what, man, let me try it out. He's close, man. Listen, man, he's cool. So let me give it a shot. A lot of people do, these kind of videos, so let me try it. Let me try it and let's see where this thing goes. I was just a random Joe Schmo Hackmatack channel that had a little over 400 subscribers. Fast forward a few years later, when the bowling alley video that I did in Smithtown that set off the alarm, that set me on my way to legitimacy, boom. Fast forward 4 years later, I'm over 1,100 subscribers. A random Joe Schmo Hackmatack channel that started at 400 plus subscribers has now jumped up and skyrocketed to over 1,100 subscribers. And I am super grateful and I'm super, super appreciative of all of you sticking around, leaving positive comments, being happy that you guys know who I am. You guys watch my videos. You guys are so supportive, and I did what I could. I followed Wally for many years. And then I figured, okay, let me get out there my damn self and let me try my hand at doing urbex videos. You know, and I tried my hand at urban exploration. And it worked. It worked. I don't know what happened, but it worked. I did the abandoned bowling alley in Smithtown. The alarm went off and that video jumped up and skyrocketed out of nowhere. And then I started doing a bunch of other videos. The abandoned American Roadside Burgers, the abandoned IHOP, the abandoned McDonald's over there in Hot Pocket. That just skyrocketed. I started going all over Long Island to do these videos for you guys. And now a random Joe Schmo hackmatech random ass channel that started at over 400 plus subscribers has now jumped up and skyrocketed to well over 1,100 subscribers. And for that, I am very appreciative and I'm very grateful. And I'm super, super thankful for you guys. And I love you guys with all my heart. And I love you guys so very, very much until with the very end of the days where my time has come, until the very end of time and very end of days where my time has come, 100 plus years from now, that will always hold true to his word. I will always love you guys forever, and I will always be here to entertain and always be here to please you guys, no matter what. There's a whole bunch of you that I love, man. I love a whole bunch of you. You know my boy Andrew Sink, you know, the Islander fan, and that's how I separate two of them, because I got two fans named Andrew. I got Andrew Sink, who lives in Comac. He's an Islander fan. Shout out to my boy Andrew. And another guy named Andrew, whose channel is named Drew's Vlog, that he's a Ranger fan. So both Andrews, that's how I'm able to separate the both of them. Andrew Sink likes the Islanders, and the other one, Drew's Vlogs, he likes the Rangers. That's how I'm able to separate the both of them. I love the Islanders. You know, and obviously we're all here as one big happy family. Another person that I love a lot is Terry Woodard. Terry Woodard is another one. And there's another one called the Big Lots Fandom, Daniel Noonan. He's another cool guy. Holiday Studios. I love you too, man. Holiday Studios is another amazing person. There's another girl, you know, she's been, you know, she commented a while back. She said that she's been busy working and doing it. But there's another girl that I love, Paola Lopez. Paola Lopez, she's another one of my biggest fans, and I love that girl wholeheartedly. So shout out to all of you. There's a whole bunch of them, you know, there's a whole bunch of them. And there's a guy named Troy Tucker, a guy named Frank Rossi, and then there's another guy named Kevin from all the way in Salem, Oregon. I got a freaking fan. All the way on the west coast in Salem, Oregon. All the way on the western coast, on the very top of the western coast of the United States. Wow. I mean, that is amazing. That is incredible. And I have gained another fan too. Somebody was just commenting on the videos of the American Roadside. It's sad how Suffolk County leaves on the building abandoned. We were having a conversation. Yo, you guys are amazing. I fucking love you guys. And this has just been an amazing journey. It's been an amazing journey, and this journey is going to continue. But I really got to give credit where credit is due. I got to thank Wally. WallieB26 is my biggest inspiration. He is the one who inspired me to go out and do videos like this. You know, I started watching Wally's channel during the pandemic, and I figured I would give my try at doing videos like this, and it worked. It worked, and I skyrocketed in the past 4 years. I've jumped up to over 1,100 subscribers when all I had was a little over 400 plus. A Joe Schmo Hack My Tech channel posting a bunch of random fucking videos, and now I'm here over 1,100 subscribers 4 years later, and now here we are skyrocketing, rolling forward, and we're flying along here, and we're cruising along the highway here. So thank you guys. Really, that means a lot. From the very most deepest part and profound part of my heart, thank you. I love you, and I care about you, and I can't say how much I'm appreciative of all of you for being here, supporting the channel, supporting me, and just being my motivated mediator every day to go out here and do these kind of videos. The positive comments, the positivity for you guys trying to lift my spirits, thank you very, 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 very much. And there's also another guy that I like too. I almost left him out. A guy named Caden Harrison. Caden Harrison is a guy who is a connoisseur and a specialist in electronic chimes. You know, he's a specialist in church bells, and I've collaborated with him a couple of times. I think he's an Oklahoma native, but I have collaborated with him quite a couple of times. And I posted, you know, speaking of church bells, yesterday, as you guys know, I took the video of St. Joseph Church. I know, right? Another St. Joseph. I took the video of St. Joseph Church over there in Ronkonkoma. I'm going to post that video first, and then by the time you see this video, that video will already be up, and then you're going to see this one. So, yeah. So, thank you guys very much. So, Caden, I love you, man. I've been watching your videos a lot lately because I like chimes. You know, so I'm going to go back to St. Joseph eventually in Kings Park. And there's also a Catholic church in Bayshore called St. Patrick's Roman Catholic Church that I want to do a video at. I've heard their bells before, and it's beautiful. I mean, if you go to St. Patrick's in Bayshore, you can see the bell tower, and up on the very top of the tower, you can see a speaker. I don't know if they only have just one, or if there's actually multiple speakers within the tower itself. But there is one speaker that you can actually see at the very top of the tower, facing outwards towards Clinton Avenue. So, yeah. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go there next soon. So, Caden, get ready for that. And get ready for St. Joseph. I'm going to post it soon. So, thank you guys very, very much. You know, I love you guys. I'm glad I'm back. And thank you for accepting me as I am. You guys know that I have ADHD. You know, obviously, people have commented on my voice, saying that, is that your real voice? Is that... Yes, it is. It is my real voice. That's who I am. I was born with ADHD, which stands for Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. I was born a highly fueled, highly profiled, highly energetic, and highly hyperactive functioning autistic individual. That's just who I am. A highly fueled, highly profiled, highly energetic, and super hyperactive functioning autistic individual. That's just who I am. That's who I was born as, and that's who I'm going to die as, Lord willing, 100 years from now. So even though I am who I am, my flaws and everything that goes on between the lines, thank you for being supportive, and thank you for always being there. All right? All right. That's all I got to say for you guys right now, man. I appreciate the hell out of you guys. You guys know it. All right? All righty, guys. And I appreciate the love you sent towards my grandmother. I showed her the comments. I showed my grandmother. I translated for her in Spanish because she don't speak English. Just simply telling her that you guys were praying for her. You guys sent positive thoughts, and she cried. My grandmother had happy tears. So thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it. You guys mean a lot to me. And you guys mean a lot to my family. We're all one big happy family here. And that's what we'll always be. All right? All right, guys. So thank you very much. All right? So until the wind blows us to our next destination, wherever that may be, I'm definitely going to see you guys there. I might be the Fresh Market there in Smithtown. Whenever they stop working on that place, the Fresh Market supermarket in Smithtown recently closed down. So I might go there next, but we'll see. All right? All righty. Just like Wally always says at the end of his videos, you guys stay awesome. And just like I always say at the end of my videos, you guys stay cool, stay happy, keep smiling, and just enjoy your life. What's going on? Yo. Hell yeah. What's going on? Yo. All right? Alrighty, guys. I figured I'd sit down and talk, sit down and talk with you guys for a while. You know, I haven't spoken to you guys in a while. So I figured I'd sit down here and send my love and appreciation to you guys and just sit down and chit-chat with you guys and catch up with you guys, you know what I mean? It's been a while since I've seen you guys. It's been a while since I've been feeling myself. So, alright, guys. So we'll see you in the next video, wherever that may be. And until the next one, until the wind blows us to our next destination, I shall see you guys there. Alright? Alrighty. Here we go. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. Take care.